Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for April 2024. This month, you start off with this card that says Unfinished Symphony, and you also have this card that says Milk and Honey on it. I do feel like something needs to be closed out. It's almost like I'm not telling you what to do here, Aquarius, just so you know. So you take this how it resonates, but I kind of get the feeling that something needs to be closed out. Like, this could be a past relationship, this could be, it could be anything, but it's almost like there is no closure or something. That's like the first thing that popped into my head. And I'm not saying that you have to do anything, right? I'm not suggesting that you contact an ex or anything like that, but what I am saying is, like, maybe you need to, write a letter to your ex and burn it. Maybe you need to, do some other type of, like, ritual or something like that. Like, something needs to be closed out once and for all, and I do feel it is connected to love. So, this could be a love connection or whatever. This could also be like letting someone have it, right? Telling someone how they made you feel or whatever. It's like, is it really going to make you feel good? I don't know, maybe. It's like sometimes I think people hold back, like, and then they think of all these things, like, after a breakup that they wish they said or they wish they did or whatever. It's like, it probably, like, on one hand, it might make you cringe, right? But on the other hand, it might make you feel really good because you kind of, like, got something out. So it's kind of like a yes-no answer that I'm getting here. Like, if you're thinking about, contacting an ex and, like ripping their head off or whatever, it's like, maybe they deserve it. But, maybe they'll make fun of you behind your back, but at the same time, you get it out, right? So I kind of get that here. I'm going to start here. So again, I feel like something needs to be finished out here. That Milk and Honey card is a pretty good card. It's a card of, like, having good things enter into your life, or getting to a point where you're able to rest, relax, recover, and enjoy the good things in life. It's my card of getting a taste of the good life as well. And I kind of feel like there's something about that here in this reading, where it's like you're getting a taste of the good life, and I think that is leading you towards a purpose. You have this Power of Purpose card and this Judgment card. It's like, sometimes I think we see someone accomplish something, for example, and we're like, if they can do it, I can do it. And I almost get that feeling here. That's what I mean by a taste of the good life. It's like you're seeing someone doing something, and you're like, wait, if they can do it, I can do it. And this could be very motivational. You have the Lovers here, and the Lovers, of course, could represent love. I do feel that every single person has had an amazing love reading this month, so definitely could be a time of love, or love coming in for you. So if you want a love connection, there you go. If you don't want love, there is clearly a choice that needs to be made here. The Lovers traditionally was a card of being at a crossroads and having a choice to make. You have the Chariot and the Judgment card. These could, both those cards can definitely represent a choice to make as well. We'll talk about it in a minute. But I do feel that some of you have a choice to make. If you're wondering, Chris, what choice do I make? This choice right here, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups says, follow your heart. The Queen of Cups has this big-ass cup that she's holding on to. It really looks like a trophy to me. It doesn't even look like a cup. But she really listens to her intuition, and she also listens to what her heart is telling her to do. Now, it might not make logical sense, but her heart is telling her, hey, this is the right path. This is what you should do. Trust your intuition. So that's what I would do here with the Queen of Cups. You have the Star card, which is you showing up in a strong position. Again, whenever you show up as yourself, it kind of puts you in a position of power and strength. I'm not really getting much here. Again, I do feel a star could be tied to that Milk and Honey card. So you could be getting, like, better results in your life, or you could be in this period of, like, healing, resting, relaxing, recovering, stuff like that. With the Lovers, you have the Ace of Wands. I do feel if you want love, like I said, that there could be a very passionate new connection coming in for you. The Ace of Wands is out with the old and with the new, so the Ace of Wands would definitely kind of represent a new connection. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a card of happiness, celebration, enjoyment, good things coming in for you. These people are celebrating a harvest as well, and you have the Queen of Pentacles right next to them, and the Queen of Pentacles is a card of resourcefulness, so you really could be celebrating resources, or you could be celebrating increasing your resources as well. With the Star, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like there's a big opportunity coming in for you. Look, we go up to the Judgment card. That Power of Purpose card kind of, I'll show you it in a minute. You can't actually see it, but it kind of looks like the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is like a big opportunity that is being presented to you. The problem with the Ace of Pentacles is that it just represents potential. So potential means nothing. But the Ace of Pentacles has this garden right here, And the Ace of Pentacles kind of represents needing to nurture something into existence and really needing to take care of something. And that's what I would do here. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this electric eel spirit, says bring your ideas to life. You have this dove spirit, says be peace on it. So if you have any ideas, I would get to work on those things. I also feel like you need to heal yourself. Again, you have that Milk and Honey card, the Star card. You also end with this card that says Me Tox on it, and it says repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So we see a lot of cards here of like needing to repair something or needing to go through a healing, and I think that would be a good idea. You have the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. You could be healing from a cycle that you have repeated in your life. The Nine of Swords I look at as a never-ending nightmare. But again, it looks to me like you're kind of releasing some sort of never-ending nightmare. This could have been a comfort zone as well. He has this blanket on his lap, and that blanket is kind of like a comfort blanket. And so the whole point of the Nine of Swords is that he's in pain, but he's like not in enough pain to change his situation. And so the Nine of Swords says, don't get to the point where you are in so much pain that you're not making a change. Or don't let it get so bad that you have to make a change, right? Like make the change now on something. And I feel that's what this is saying. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, card of resourcefulness. I feel that you are increasing your resources, literally like making more money, finding more success with the things that you're working on. So I do feel like there could be more money coming in for you with the Queen of Pentacles. I also feel like I am getting like advice from a person, or there could be a person who could help you make more money. And obviously that would be a good thing as well. You have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands about being driven or kind of like being fearless and moving towards your enthusiasm. So I feel it would be an amazing time for you to go on a new adventure. And literally, you have the Chariot to the Ace of Wands. The Chariot is a card of, where he is setting himself apart. He's leaving that city behind him and he doesn't really know where he's going. He's going on an adventure. He has no clue. On the Ace of Wands, the castle is crumbling, and the Ace of Wands kind of represents out with the old, in with the new, which you have it twice here. We even go this way to the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands basically says, like, what are you waiting for? You know that there's some sort of change that you have to make, but you have to make the change. You have to, get moving in that new direction, right? You have to get started on that new thing, or, whatever the case may be. So I feel like it's time for you to, like, get moving. With the Nine of Swords, you have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about planting seeds in a new direction. I always say that the Six of Pentacles to me is about, kind of like putting energy, planting a bunch of seeds, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, double down on the good stuff, get rid of the rest. And literally that practice has changed my life. So I highly recommend it. It doesn't take a lot of work. That's literally how I grew this channel. Is I just started, I was stuck for many years with this channel, just not growing. I just started trying new things every single day. I tried one new thing. I literally went to YouTube, watched a video about YouTube, how to grow a YouTube channel, right? And I would learn one new thing. I would try it and put it into practice. I still do it every single day. I still learn new things about YouTube. I still learn new things about social media and stuff like that. Obviously, I've learned a lot about YouTube. So eventually I branched out, started learning about social media. I started learning about storytelling. I started learning about, pretty much everything, and, changed my life. Like one new thing, that's it. And again, if you do that, you will grow a lot over a year. You will be surprised. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly to the past. So, again, I do feel like there's something that needs to be released here or healed or let go of with that Nine of Swords. And again, this could be like some sort of apology, or again, like I said, burning a letter to your ex, or, letting him have it or whatever. So I do get that feeling here in the reading, especially, this way here with that Unfinished Symphony card. It is like something needs to be closed out so that you can move forward. With the Page of Wands, you have the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like you are ready to take action on a new journey, is what this is saying. You could also be attracting an Emperor. Again, there is good love stuff here, especially if you're attracting a new person. So if you're attracting someone new, again, this could be saying basically that, you are ready to take action towards a person, or a person is getting ready to take action towards you. And this would be like an Emperor person, right? With the Emperor. So it could be like a divine counterpart or someone who's really into you. But I also feel like you're just ready to take control of your purpose, is what this is saying. The Chariot is the card of hard control in the tarot. So I feel like you are ready to take control. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have another healing card. It says Quiet the Mind. I didn't even notice that. You have this card that says the Power of Purpose. So clearly, you have every single card possible for meditating, healing, taking time to heal. I would do that. You have a Milk and Honey card. The Dove Spirit says Be Peace. This Metox card, the Star. I mean, the list goes on and on. So anything you can do to, even if you can just carve out like 5 minutes a day, or just a couple of minutes to heal yourself every single day, I think it would pay off big time. I also feel that for some of you, this Power of Purpose card is saying it's like time for you to take action towards something that has been calling out to you here. And clearly the whole entire reading, we talked about it at the beginning, we're talking about it now. It's almost like you are discovering a purpose, or what your purpose could be. The thing is that it's going to take you to places you've never been. You have this, isn't that like in a Taylor Swift song? I'm pretty sure it is. But right here, these people are rising up out of coffins. The coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin is their new life. And it's like you have to do things that you've never done before to step into the new life, right? Which is obviously true. We have to change our story if we want to change our story. And I feel like some of you could be very focused or hoping that you can change your story, or that you can change the way that you tell your story to yourself. And we're talking about, the words that you use against yourself, but we're also talking about your life. So it's like you have to change if you want change. And I feel like that's what this card is saying. You have the Chariot. The Chariot is leaving the city behind him behind. And the Chariot comes up like crazy for everyone right now. I believe that it's probably Pluto and Aquarius. Pluto going into Aquarius is, that cusp. It's crossing over the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. It has done so several times. It's about to retrograde into Capricorn again before officially moving into Aquarius in November. And again, going over that cusp, like it has done several times. That is like the death of establishment. So the city behind him is the establishment. The city behind him represents all the rules and regulations, and everything is the same there. He grew up there. It's very familiar to him. And so he is leaving the familiar, and he is trusting that the universe, these two sphinxes, represent the mysteries of the universe, are going to bring him towards something new. And the Chariot is as above, so below. He has these stars up here, these moons right here. So he is trusting the universe that because he is in alignment with what he actually wants. Like, he doesn't really know where he's going, but he's trusting that the universe will get him there because he's in alignment. So I feel that it's super important for you that you are in alignment at this time with what you want. So it's like it's pretty simple. If you want to be successful, there's a certain energy of success. You can match that energy by surrounding yourself with things that remind you of success, or you can adopt the habits of success. Just find successful people, adopt their habits, right? Plain and simple. You can also fill your head with their ideas, right? We have books from every successful person that has ever existed, basically, right? And I have no clue what is going on. Classic retrograde. This camera never has a problem. It's always this one, right? But for whatever reason, today, this camera does not want to cooperate. But anyway, what I would say is that, again, I would start matching the habits of what you want. Now they're both having problems, but, and for all you camera experts out there, you don't know my setup. So again, trust me, my setup is very fine tuned, and it has nothing to do with my face or the focus or anything else. But anyway, again, like I said, the Chariot would say that being in alignment is going to lead to a victory. You have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a card of expansion and growth, and it also says, what are you waiting for? Every single reading I've ever done for you, Aquarius, basically says, what are you waiting for? So I feel it's time for you to move towards the Ace of Wands, which is like a passionate new beginning, or part of your passionate purpose. Now, you have two cards. Are you kidding? With the Judgment card, you have the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. Literally, the Chariot will lead you to the Ten of Cups here. So the Ten of Cups is, happy home, happy family. The Ten of Cups can also be fortune after difficulty. So being in alignment is going to lead you towards your happiness. And that's all you need to know here with this energy. And I feel it's going to make you very happy. Also amazing for love, if you want love. With the Chariot, you have the King of Wands. Yeah, there definitely could be a fire sign that's coming in for you. So if you want love, it could be a fire sign that's coming in for you here. Could be Aries, could be a Leo, could be any sign, really, general reading. But I do feel that there could be love coming in with this card. This could also say that it's time for you to be bold, fearless. It's time for you to really go for what you want, you know, and especially with the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of hard control. It's a card of like really taking control. I would say Strength is a card of soft control in the tarot. With the Three of Cups, another card of alignment, or sorry, the Three of Wands, you have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about alignment. The story of the Nine of Cups is that he is waiting and wishing to have a feast, and he's meant to look chubby because he has had a feast before. So it basically, the Nine of Cups says that for you to have something you want, you have to have it before you can have it. And people always say, how is that possible? I always say, well, if you want love, go love a dog, go love a cat, go love nature, right? Go take yourself on a date, match the energy, do the things you would do if you were in a relationship. Same thing, you want to be a millionaire? Go drive around a rich neighborhood. Go, test drive a Lamborghini. It doesn't cost that much. I've done it. So, again, go be in the energy of something that you want to do, and you will be very successful. And that's what this is saying. And so there you go. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Me Talks card. It says repairing the mind, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. You also have this Eight of Wands showing up here as well. Eight of Wands is a card of quick success, so I do feel that there are quick successes coming in for you here, Aquarius. And yeah, I really like this a lot. I think there's a lot of good stuff coming up in for you very quickly. I also feel like there could be communication or good news that's coming in for you. With that Eight of Wands there. So I like this. Looks good. You have the Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Ace of Wands is out with the old and with the new. It is a passionate new beginning, so I do feel that there could be a passionate new beginning coming in for you. I also feel, and this could be love, by the way, so it could be a very passionate connection. For sure, you have the Lovers with Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, looks really, really good. But this could also be your purpose, so I do feel a lot of you could be discovering a purpose or a new purpose. You have the Nine of Wands. You could be discovering this purpose after not giving up. And here's the thing, is that he's holding on to one want, kind of like the Ace of Wands. So it's like one last shot, or you're giving something one last try, and I feel like that's when it will be successful. So love it. You have the Three of Pentacles as well. Three of Pentacles says teamwork makes the dream work. So anything you can do to work on a team is going to be very successful. I also like the Three of Pentacles because it basically says that you're getting recognition for the work that you do. It's a card of quality work, and it can say that you are receiving recognition for the quality work that you do. With the Ace of Wands, you have the Two of Wands here. Yeah, you have the Two and Three of Wands. Two of Wands about taking the lead and making something happen here. Whatever, I quit. So again, Two of Wands about leaving a comfort zone. And we have several cards here that basically say that. Two of Wands really says you need to explore the world. Basically, I feel on a very small level that this reading is kind of like saying that there are opportunities for you to explore things that are outside your comfort zone, or things that you've never done before. That's where you're going to find the most success with that Two of Wands energy. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, love it. Whatever. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life. So I do feel like there could be a lot of success for you coming in for you based off the things that you're working on. Ten of Pentacles is also building and leaving a legacy. It seems to me like we're in a time where everyone is building or leaving a legacy or working on long-term projects. And, clearly that's what could be going on here. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, Nine of Pentacles is independence and being successful, but really it's a card of gratitude and luxuries. So I feel for a lot of you that there's going to be a lot of things coming in for you that you are going to be extremely grateful for. This could also be you, again, if you're discovering your purpose. You could be discovering a talent, gift, skill, or ability you have, or something that could make you more successful. So that looks amazing as well, Aquarius. But let's see what is going on for you here. Yeah, definitely time for you to take action. You have this Cat card that says two-faced friend. I do feel this, that some of you could be realizing, I don't know that this is necessarily a two-faced friend. I feel that you could be noticing certain things that people do to keep you stuck in a comfort zone, right? Sometimes people don't do this to be a jerk, but sometimes people don't want us to move away from them, for example. So they'll be like, oh, you shouldn't move, or you shouldn't do this or do that. Sometimes we have a miserable friend. I always tell people, be careful of those miserable, lonely friends, especially your single friends. I'm not saying you can't spend time with single people, but I'm saying if you have a single person in your life that is always hating on everyone's relationships, probably a bad person to spend time with if you want to have a relationship, for example, right? So again, I think that this is more saying that there could be people in your life that are, whether they're doing it on purpose or not doesn't matter, but I feel like you're seeing the things people do to try to keep you stuck, and you could be avoiding it, which is good, obviously. You have this Vine card. It says seek out information that will help you. It's an amazing time for learning, so anything you can do would be to learn more would be a good idea. You have this Lion card. It says time to act. Yep, I definitely feel it's time for you to take action on something. Chariot, the Emperor taking control. You have this Bouquet card. It says compliments from an admirer. Definitely good reading for love. I feel like there could be a very strong connection coming in for you, so, go for it. You also have this Crib card. It says birth of or conception of a child or an enterprise. Yeah, love it. You have that bring your ideas to life card, so if you have any new ideas or you're birthing anything new, now would definitely be the time to do that. But this looks really, really good here, Aquarius. I like where it's going, so thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.